What's up, guys? Today we're back on Pokemon Showdown for another OU Showdown live. I haven't done a single Showdown live like in OU in a while, like just by myself. Mostly because I'm waiting for Road to Top 10 to start, and for that I need my little intro thing that's being made. But I figured might as well give you guys one. So today I'm using a team that was on the forums that my boy Extra Shine posted. It's extreme. It's hyper offense, man. We got Rocky Helmet, Lead, Chomp. I'm not a big fan of Rocky Helmet on Lead Chomp, unless it's like support Chomp or anything. I'd rather have Focus Sash, that way I can always survive a hit and get up my rocks or kill something. But, and especially because I'm running SD on it, I might actually change it to Lum, but we'll see how it works out. I named it after my boy Anti, because Anti is a long-time supporter and also a friend of mine, and he always comments on my videos. Next up we got Trevor Smith, my offensive Scolipede. This thing is pretty cool. Especially if you can get rid of Talonflame and stuff like that. It also has Baton Pass to support the rest of the team, so that's really something that I like about it. Vlad the Champion, my boy Kieran Blake. When I think of a champion, man, I think of a dragon type, so I had to nickname him after my Kieran Black, and of course he always comments, and I love his comments. Next up we have Channy 886, my Mega Heracross. Appreciate the support, broski. Boss9 has been subscribed to me for a long time, and that made me think about Thunder. It's been around since Black and White. Obviously that isn't that long ago, but when you think about 4 years ago, that's still a while. And Yabo, my Azumarill, he always has a picture of a Meowth, so this has ears like Meowth, I guess. Anyway, let's look for a battle. I'll pause until we find one. We shall be right back. I'm actually not... Oh, we got one right away. But I'm actually not expecting to win much with this team, because even though he actually did really well and won a Smogon tour with this team, it's not very good, though. No offense to him, though. I do have a really nice matchup, as Scolipede beats 5 out of 6 of my opponent's team, so amazing. Only thing I had to worry about is weakening his... I want to weaken Lando, and I think that Heracross is actually a really good lead versus team, because it takes a hit from everything bar Altaria, and if he leads Lando, I can just click Rock Blast and weaken Altaria upon switching. I do have Thunder Wave in the back to stop a potential Altaria sweep. Choice Band and Azumarill can definitely kill something here, as he's put the timer on me, but I really do just want to look at his team a bit more. Yeah, and looking like Scolipede can really sweep late game. Mega Horn, Earthquake, Poison Jab. Stealth Rock, just kill this. So I do want to lead off with my... Do I? Do I want to lead off with Chomp? Because I can kill him with Rocky Helmet. I think Chomp is actually good, because this has to be Stealth Rock unless Celebi is Stealth Rock, and if this isn't Stealth Rock Chomp, I mean Stealth Rock Landorus, then... Alright, it's more than likely not Stealth Rock Landorus, it's more than likely Stealth Rock Celebi, because he led off with it, so... Would have been good if I let off a Heracross right here, but either way, I want to get up my Stealth Rock as quickly as possible. It also forces my opponent to potentially defog them away later on with his Latias, which will help my Scolipede a lot. So, gonna hit him with an SD as he hits me with a Psychic. And now, yeah, I'm willing to kill his Celebi, that way my Thundurus also has an easier time. I want him to revenge kill me with Weavile, because I want Weavile to take rocks damage. Getting rid of Celebi is great, because... what Celebi does is it's a switch in for my Azumarill, and I am Choice Banded, and now he no longer has that, so I'm willing to sack my Garchomp. That way he comes in and revenge kills with his Weavile, takes a bit of Life Orb damage and stuff like that, though he does end up going out into Altaria, which means that I can potentially save this Garchomp depending on what type of Altaria this thing is. I am expecting, looking at his team, because he does have Steel Killers, I'm expecting Dragon Dance Altaria, as he actually has Substitute. But I don't know if he's probably sub DD, but I don't know why he's subbed, because Outrage, it stops now because he's a fairy type, and now I can just click Earthquake. He doesn't have his flying type anymore, and he's either going to roost or he's forced to Dragon Dance or attack me, though Dragon Dance is probably his best play, as he actually ends up going right for return, so taking Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin, that's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. I think Scolipede is fine, because Scolipede forces Latias not to come in, and even though I'll be taking Stealth Rock as well, as long as I have Heracross as well as Azumarill in the back, I'm not too worried about Weavile, and I want to Poison Jab this. If he does go out to Lando, I can potentially get a poison on that, and plus I do have Baton Pass, so I can pass that speed to something if needed, though my rock resists are they're non-existent at the moment. But I should be able to get a kill with Poison Jab right here, as he ends up sacking his Altaria. So I get the speed boost and the kill, which is great. That's one threat gone. Magnezone might actually be a threat. I don't think it's actually Choice Scarf. I think it's Choice Specs, just looking at the build of his team. I think this definitely has to be Scarf Landers. So one thing I can do is Baton Pass, but I'm not sure if it's really worth it, because I can rely on Thunder Wave to beat Lotties and stuff like that. I guess I'll go out into Azumarill because I don't want to Baton Pass out the -1 attack from Intimidate, and Azumarill is a free Waterfall and or Play Rough for me. And as long as I have Heracross in the back, I could deal with Weavile. So yeah, Azumarill should be a relatively free switch, as he ends up going for knockoff. Even better, I get to switch up moves now, and yeah, that's actually really nice for me. So I think I can go for my own knockoff. If he wants to go Mag, I'm okay with that, because I can deal with that. If he wants to stay in for whatever reason, that's fine too. He already took Stealth Rock damage I needed. Knockoff is to ensure that Latias does not come in for free, as he does attempt to go out to Latias, which just goes down to that. So it was a Leftovers variant, very interesting. Expected Life Orb. As even though Landers is still alive and still a threat, because of those Stealth Rock being up, they're really pressuring it whenever it wants to come in. And I believe he has to go out into Magnezone right here, and Volt Switch, which gives me a switch into Kyurem Black, which I don't need as much because this outspeeds it, assuming it's Scarf, which it should be, just looking at that Scarf damage. And Weavile can beat it with low kick. So I'm going to pause it till it picks a move or bear back. Or you can just send up the Pokemon whenever I'm going to click pause. Sure, that works too. At the same time, do I really need Scolipede? No, Scolipede comes in for free whenever Kyurem eats a hit. Can Kyurem actually eat a hit? I'm not entirely sure. Oh well, we'll see. Like a Scolipede outspeeds this. So does that. Forces the Ice Shard. I'm trying to think about what the best sack is right here. I'm thinking actually Scolipede would be the better sack, because I can still use Kyurem whenever Magnezone comes in. I can basically use Kyurem and click Ice Beam or something, as he's able to knock me out with Volt Switch. So it doesn't really matter. Whatever he comes in with will be taking damage that I need it to take. Like if he goes Lando, which he more than likely will, I don't think he'll go Weavile. Weavile means a free switch into Heracross, and Heracross gets a kill. So yeah, he doesn't end up going Lando. And oh my god. Let's see, /mod chat plus, or / please, like, I understand you. I don't understand you. I should be able to go onto Azumarill and Aqua Jet. Let me actually calc this, because let me see if actually going into Azumarill and then baiting his Earthquake is the better play. Because I probably should have actually went out to Heracross right there. I think Heracross would have been the better play. But I need to save Heracross for Weavile. Azumarill, Assault Vest, because I already knocked off he already locked off. What's it called? So Aqua Jet does. Let's give it +1 to even this out. 52 to 62. It's not enough. This thing has Focus Blast, perfect. So I can double into Thundurus right here, either expecting his Earthquake or predicting his Magnezone to want to come in, as he doesn't go going for Earthquake. And now I get a free Focus Blast, killing something on my opponent's team. Nice. As well as him taking more Stealth Rock damage. So I'm expecting, yeah, Magnezone to come in. Hopefully I hit. As I do connect, Magnezone goes down. So now my Azumarill will no longer be forced out by whatever my opponent feels like bringing in, which he actually has to go Weavile right here. I'm going to try and save my Thundurus and sack my Kyurem Black, as all I need left to win this game would be Azumarill and Mega Heracross, stuff like that. So, yeah. The reason I went out to Thundurus is because it forces another Life Orb hit on Weavile. And let me actually calc Weavile. Yeah, Aqua Jet obviously isn't doing that much. 38, yeah, that does nothing. I could potentially play around a bit with this, but there's no point. I'm just going to click Ice Beam. He's going to knock me out this turn. I taught AIM how to play. But that's fine, because now I do resist its dual stab, and I force him to... No, this is definitely my better play. 100% my better play going into this. And then I think it comes down to as well as a roll, but Bullet Seed knocks this thing out, and it also hits this for damage. So I'm going for that play. He won't be able to knock me out with whatever move he wants to go for. I'm expecting Icicle Crash. If he does for some reason want to switch out to Lando, he just seals the game up for me. Though in hindsight, this could be bad for me because I'm pretty sure Azumarill's in Stone Edge range from Landorus T. Landorus T. Oh, Choice Scarf. Azumarill. Stone Edge. It's in range, sort of. Oh, but never mind. He ends up switching out into Landorus, which is going to ensure my victory because he can't knock me out. He has to call out to Weavile. Weavile takes more Stealth Rock, and I just Aqua Jet it for the kill. So, assuming something doesn't happen, I don't know what could possibly happen, but assuming something doesn't happen, I should be able to win this game right here. So it was good that I clicked Bullet Seed because my best bet, it was easily going to be able to knock out Weavile, and it would have hit. It has 100% accuracy as opposed to Rock Blast, which of course could have missed. And now Weavile takes the extra 25% plus the Life Orb hit on my Heracross. And this is also assuming that my opponent doesn't have Icicle Crash. If he, does have Icicle Crash. If he doesn't, then Heracross just wins 100%. And yeah, that was basically the game right there, because even had he knocked out Heracross, which he, holy crap, he doesn't, it just wins the game. So yeah, good game, dude. And I'm going to pause it until we find another battle, which I'll be right back. Okay, so we found another game now. Looking at the build of his team, this is definitely Cuss That Berry Skarm lead. So I think my best, yeah, I tried to hide the room. Unfortunately, I can't ignore this. So anyway, one sec. I'm actually gonna get Haunter to ban him real quick. I'm just kidding. Anyway, this is definitely Cuss That Berry Skarm lead. So what I want to do is lead off with Thundurus, HP Ice first, and then Thunderbolt afterwards to knock him out. That way, alright, one sec. Let me assert some of my global moderator status, because this is really annoying. I understand he's a fan and likes to watch battle me, but this is just ridiculous. Why would you say go into Landers? Yeah, go into Landers. Yeah, go into Landers. He might actually expect taunt, so I guess that'd be a cool play. I'm Thunderbolting. I'm HP Icing 100% anyway, because it's my best play to not bring him into Cuss That Berry range. And I guess if he does for some reason want to switch out to Landers, that could work too. He might actually expect. Wow, he actually expected taunt. So never mind about everything I said. I'm happy. Shoutouts to you, broski. He actually expected taunt or something. That's probably why. But I was able to get rid of a threat. That was more than likely Choice Scarf too, just looking at the nature of his team. And Choice Scarf Landorus is a bit of a threat to my oh, I think he thinks I was talking to him. Alright. Yeah. Still, I have no problem, guys, with the with spectators watching me, but every single time I do this, somebody complains in the comments like, oh, you're kind of rude or whatever. I'm just trying to battle, guys. So I don't even know how to say this. Anyway, I'm going to HP Ice anyway because I do not want him to get out of Cuss That Berry range or get into Cuss That Berry range. I'd rather just limit him to Stealth Rock right here. As you can see, he's definitely offensive Skarm. And Thunderbolt is just free. I also do have Focus Blast for Cure him, which I don't think is Scarf because I'm pretty positive his Landorus T is Scarf. As okay, one sec. Sorry about that. I got called real quick, but I don't think this is Scarf. Pretty sure he's like Sub or Life Orb, and I'm thinking Focus Blast actually knocks it out. I don't really want to risk it, but at the same time, it's Cure in Black. What the hell do I switch into Cure in Black? None of my Pokemon will be able to eat hits, and unfortunately I do miss, so he's going to be able to knock me out with Ice Beam. Really unfortunate, though not the worst for me, because now I just get the free switch into Heracross. And the reason I'm actually going Heracross over anything else is because... Okay, one sec, I'll be right back. Anyway, right here, it's... so sorry. But anyway, it's a free close combat for me. I'll be able to live whatever hit he wants to go for. Let's say he does have outrage or something. I then go out into well, I ended up going out to that, so that's gonna work out for me, I believe, because now I can actually save my Heracross for his Bisharp, though I don't necessarily outspeed it. So I can actually go out into my my Garchomp on his Zen Headbutt or whatever attack he's gonna do, as he actually ends up going Keldeo. Cool play, cool play, cool play on my opponent's part. I think I just want to go right for Outrage, or actually Earthquake is better because now I'm weakening his team for. Earthquake is better because I'm weakening his team for the Scolipede right here, as Scolipede would basically be able to smack him. I'm actually surprised he double switched right there. But now that Metagross is so low, I don't have to worry about that with my Scolipede as much. And he does end up going for Scald. Does not get the burn, which is nice, meaning I can actually get up my rocks as well. As he's actually a leftovers variant. And the reason I'm getting up rocks is because I want to put Scolipede in range of, I want to put Kyurem Black in range of Scolipede's attack, as well as being able just to deal with the rest of his team. He might actually switch on to Metagross, expecting possibly my outrage right here, but either way, I was able to get up my rocks, which is nice. I break any potential sash on Bisharp, which I'm not expecting just because Skarmory couldn't do any of that. But more importantly, I weaken Kyurem, and let's actually see how much this does. I'm just gonna say UU Life Orb, it's the same thing. Scolipede. OU offensive. Mega Horn, holy crap, calm down. Yeah, so definitely getting up those rocks was a nice play for me. As I can just go right out into my Azumarill. I don't care if he burns me. That should not matter at all. That's one thing I do have to worry about is Bisharp flinching me, but either way, I should be able to go right for Play Rough right here. I will be able to knock out Keldeo. He might actually save Keldeo. I want to see how much Scolipede actually does to Keldeo too. Scolipede. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Keldeo. Maybe I should have knocked him out, but yeah, that was good. That was good that I got the damage, as he's actually going for sub, hoping I miss. A little bit annoying, but I mean, again, if he does choose to switch out, let's say he doesn't think I'm banded or knows I'm not banded, I'm in okay position. I don't mind if he burns me either, as I'll still be able to get off it'll still be choice banded attack. So I'm gonna pause it until he picks a Mover Bear back. So my opponent ended up going for Scald, did not get the burn, as ironically, I guess I get a little bit of hacks, get a crit. Not that it mattered, but it was just funny. And I still do have my Azumarill here for his Bisharp, not for his Bisharp, but for his Metagross, if that is a threat later on. Not entirely sure how much of a threat it will be, because he has to go out into Kyurem right now, or I guess Metagross is a fine play too, but my Scolipede outspeeds him anyway. It really depends what he wants to do right here. If he goes Kyurem Black, then I'm sacking Azumarill to get the free switch into my Scolipede, and then my Kyurem Black basically finished off the game, since his Metagross has not become a Mega Metagross yet. I just want to check also Poison Jab, how much that does to Kyurem. At the 0. So I'm expecting Kyurem to want to come out right here, or Metagross. If Kyurem again does come out, I get the damage. He actually ends up going out to Bisharp, so that means I get another CC. I get another CC with my Heracross as well. Interesting play. I mean, I'm not sure if it knocks me out, which it actually does. Okay, so that makes sense that it actually ended up knocking me out, as Heracross is, again, the play to make right here, though I do not want to go for close combat because I don't want to be in range of Ice Beam from Kyurem, because I'm expecting him to sack Metagross right here. So I'm actually going to go for Pin Missile, because I don't think I'll be in range of Ice Beam after going for Pin Missile. And also Pin Missile knocks out Bisharp. Of course, I'm risking missing, but if he does stay in, I risk him being jolly and flinching me anyway. So I am going to go for the inaccurate move right here, because if this does work, if this does end up working, if he ends up sacking Bisharp or at least going out to Metagross, then I win anyway. So, and of course I have to hit, but yeah, so I'm a positive it picks a Mover Bear back. Alright, so he did end up sacking his Metagross, which is nice because I'm pretty sure, again, I'm pretty sure I'm not in range of the Ice Beam from Kyurem. Don't quote me on that. Heracross is hella bulky, definitely. But, I mean, either way, it should be fine because even after Kyurem knocks me out, I can go out to Scolipede Revenge Kill, and Scolipede means that Bisharp cannot set up, since Life Orb Earthquake will easily be able to knock out Bisharp from 79% that it will be on. And yeah, I think I'm good. I'm glad that worked out. I'm glad that I hit, as I will be able to go for the close combat right here. It's either I'm going to knock him out or he's going to knock me out, and then I go out to Scolipede and Revenge Kill. But it should be game because Kyurem can take one Sucker Punch after Life Orb and Stealth Rock. So with Life Orb, I guess, and Stealth Rock. And holy crap, I forgot how strong this thing was. And he gets a crit. Really, really unfortunate because now that's really unfortunate. Yeah, that's. I think I would have lived that. I'm pretty sure I would have lived that. Heracross, OU offensive. Yeah, I definitely would have lived that 100%. Even if he was, I guess if he's modest, it didn't. Even if it was modest, he needed like a max roll to knock me out. So right here, I don't want to go for Mega Horn and miss, man. Looking at the damage calcs, I can go for Poison Jab, and then he'll be knocked out by the Life Orb damage. So that's what I'm actually gonna go for. Then again, it's really bad if he goes out to Bisharp, I suppose, because then I risk a speed tie versus his thing. So I'm gonna go for Poison Jab, as I do not get the roll that I needed, but that leads me to believe that he's a bulkier variant. Ah, why do you have to crit my Heracross, man? That leads me to believe that he's a bulkier variant, which means that my Kyurem may actually be able to outspeed, and then I might be able to click Earth Power and win the game with my Kyurem. It's all up to you, Vlad the champion. If he does outspeed, I guess I choked that away, but I really didn't want to miss Mega Horn right there, and the roll said 48, but he's definitely running HP then, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to outspeed him, which I do. So, unless Bisharp ends up critting me, that should be good. Like, look how much HP this monster has. Yeah, Life Orb Bisharp cannot knock me out at that range, and then I win even if my Life Orb takes me down because I take him out first. So it should be game unless another crit, as he does not get the crit, and he's probably jolly, and I was able to knock him out. So that's another good game, and I'm going to pause it until we find one more, and we shall be right back. So my opponent has a very, very interesting team. The good thing is Heracross puts in a lot of work versus his team, like a lot, as Pin Missile, Close Combat, Rock Blast, or Close Combat, I guess, you know, same thing. That thing will be torn apart. I'm trying to think of what my best lead is, though. Another good thing is that Kyurem Black also puts in work versus his team. That Glalie is actually really annoying. It's actually really annoying. I'm actually debating leading off with Thundurus because I want to Focus Blast Glalie if he decides to lead off with that. It also helps me out versus Slowbro and Scizor, as well as Excadrill. Thinking I'm leading off with Thundurus. I can also T-Wave his Clefable, as that's a huge issue to my team. But I do have Scolipede to deal with it. Scolipede might be able to late game as well if I can get rid of a lot of obstacles, unfortunately. But he ends up leading off with Slowbro. That's nice. I can definitely Thunderbolt that. But I'm going to click some Focus Blast, expecting him to want to go out into Excadrill. I guess another switch is also Clefable. So in hindsight, this might not work out for me, as he does end up making the Clefable switch, which is definitely the better play. But at the same time, I kind of want to Thunder Wave it because I want to slow it down for my... Oh, I'm running max speed. Nice. Never mind. I'm just going to switch out. Hopefully this works. I'm going to switch out into my Azumarill because I am Choice Banded, and I'm running max speed. So one thing I do want to do right here is knock off, because just in case he goes Slowbro, at least I could do some damage. I think Play Rough is actually the better play. Yeah, because Slowbro should be 2 KO'd. It's Adamant Choice Banded. He's definitely not Mega Slowbro because he has Glalie. But I don't know. I'm going to try and just click Play Rough and see what happens. I do want to knock off just in case he goes Slowbro or stays in. But then again, Choice Banded Play Rough is probably my better play, as this thing is hella powerful and easily will be able to 2-hit KO any Clefable variant. And I'm also scouting, I guess, for the Thunder Wave. Holy crap! Damn. That's what I call damage. So Clefable is whittled 100%, which is nice because now I do a lot of work with Thundurus, even though he's more than likely going to switch out into one of his 2 steel types. Mostly this one. Oh, he actually stays in. I did not want to double just in case he stayed in, and also this was my safest play anyway, and I do have a few switches for some of the stuff he can do. So I definitely want to save Azumarill because Choice Band and Aqua Jet can help me revenge or check a lot of his team as he ends up going out into Driller. Debating going Scarchomp right here, as he might just... I don't know if he's going to Earthquake or Iron Head. I don't want him to Iron Head, so I'm going to go Garchomp, because if he does Iron Head, he takes Rocky Helmet plus Rough Skin, and he might also Rocks. I guess that's also a thing he could do. He ends up Rock Sliding, so that's even better for me, as I'm going to be able to get up Stealth Rock right here, and then I'll get a free switch into Kyurem, which can deal with his Slowbro, which is going to be coming in after I do get up my Rock. So he actually ends up going Thundurus. Interesting switch on my opponent's part. Don't really have much for this either. Crap. HP Ice is like just strong. How do I deal with Thundurus? Okay. I want to save Garchomp because Garchomp, one, if he deals for Iron Head, takes a lot of damage from that, and BP, same thing with Scizor. It's probably offensive Scizor too. Just looking at the nature of his team. Or maybe it could be support Defog, though he does have a Rapid Spinner, so I don't think it is. I guess it really comes down to what do I need Kyurem for? Kyurem doesn't really do much. When Glalie Mega Evolves, it can knock it out with Double Edge after a bit of damage. This checks it, this checks it. It only comes in with this, so I guess Kyurem Black is my best play, because if he doesn't have Focus Blast, then great, I get a kill. If he does have Focus Blast, though, that, you know, sucks. So he ends up showing that he's the boss and predicting predicting me. Cool play on my opponent's part, but now I'm again in a bad situation. I don't want Heracross to take damage because I don't want to lose to Glalie. But then again, I guess I could T-Wave it. I don't know. It's looking pretty. It's not looking good for your boy. But a free Mega and a free Rock Blast right here versus whatever comes in. I might just lose this game. I mean, that was a good play on my opponent's part, going for Focus Blast, but okay, he T-Waves me as opposed to getting off damage, but he's going to be able to get off damage anyway because he got the full para, and this should do what, about 60% with Life Orb Thunderbolt? Little unfortunate, very unfortunate. Yeah, 63%. Let's see if I can break through, though. Nope. So I might just have to go for the tie with my Thundurus. That sucks. Or I might just make another play and go for Focus Blast, predicting his Excadrill, because I am in the back now. And when you're in the back, you do got to make plays. The double para is a little bit... This threat would have been gone. And no longer would I have been focused, paralyzed, but... Oh, does he try to make up for it? Didn't have to, man. You really didn't have to. I mean, I appreciate it, but he didn't have to. Unless he just wanted the free Mega. And I see him. But still, he definitely did not have to do that. I'm not sure why it didn't come out, but I'm expecting a Psy Shock right here. Maybe I'll still be faster. Just kidding. But Pin Missile is easily my best play anyway. I'll be able to knock him out. Let's say he misclicks. I'd be in a nice position. So now I get in my my Thundurus, and I'm pretty free to go for Focus Blast, but at the same time, I don't think I want to. Just because I think Thunderbolt is still my better play, even if he goes Excadrill, that's fine. Because he already made the flashy play of what he just did, I'm kind of expecting him to actually stay in, predicting my Focus Blast, but he does end up switching out into Driller. Cool play. Cool play. I'm going to try and just click Focus Blast because I've already shown my initial switch-ins to this thing, so I'm not expecting a Rock Slide right here. As, I'm expecting actually an Earthquake or Iron Head. Probably Earthquake, actually. But, yeah, I really am not expecting it, as he doesn't end up going for Earthquake, so that's nice. I do end up connecting with my Focus Blast, so I was able to knock him out. And that's why I didn't make the ballsier play before, because this ended up working out for me as I did win a 50-50. I had already shown my initial switch-ins, so I wasn't too worried about that. He ends up going Scizor. Do not want to be in versus that. I need this to Thunder Wave his Glalie. Not actually Thunder Wave it, but I do want this as I could beat Slowbro, and it's looking like Scolipede is really going to be able to put in some work right now as he ends up going for knockoff. I think he actually is banded. I'm not sure, but I'm going to SD up anyway as he took a huge chunk of damage, as Slowbro will be able to come in, and what I can do is just click Outrage. It will OHKO Scizor after Stealth Rock. It should do a crap load to Slowbro, around 70-80%, yep, 69. As I actually end up living in Skull. Do not get burnt. Amazing for me. And I'm going to be able to get a kill right here, as he'll be able to then go out into Glalie and revenge kill me. He's either going to sack Scizor. I don't think he should sack Scizor, because Scizor actually checks a lot of my team, and this gives him a free switch into Glalie now. But what does he want to do? The fact that he does not have... Oh, he actually ends up going directly into Scizor. Interesting. Because then I get to BP it and then Thunder Wave it. He should have went Glalie and Ice Sharded, assuming he had Ice Shard. If he doesn't have Ice Shard for some reason, then okay, I guess I understand this play. But he just took even more damage, and now I'm going to be able to fire off a Thunderbolt on this thing. So, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, Thunderbolt knocks him out, and Thunderbolt should be able to knock out Glalie. I want to see if... Because... Nasty Plant? No. I mean, it's a Glalie. What is Glalie gonna do? Holy crap, it just dies. Yeah. Go down. As he ends up sacking Scizor, so now I can just T-Wave Glalie, which isn't necessarily going to help, but it means that Ice Shard will not be able to... It means I can go for Waterfall with my Azumarill, so it is going to actually help. And maybe he tried to predict my switch with the Thunder Wave, or maybe he was just being nice, but he really didn't have to. This is, competitive Pokemon is, competitive Pokemon, so... He did have Ice Shard, so I'm actually not sure why he went Scizor right there, because I could have just sacked... I mean, T-Bolt was my best play anyway. So, yeah, either way, I now go out into my Azumarill, and I click Waterfall, and I'm pretty sure I win, unless Ice Shard... No, even if Ice Shard crits, I don't think it can knock me out, so... Yeah, Waterfall. Choice been in Azumarill, putting in work on this game, and I think because we're at 3 battles, and I actually have a lot of work to do, that's part of the reason why I'm not able to post almost every day. Like, I've been posting almost every day, but I haven't always been able to post, but I really hope you guys all enjoyed. This is actually like a mono blue team bar Scolipede. Scolipede being the wild card, of course. I don't think Extra Shine purposely made it like that. He just wanted... Extra Shine is the type of player that just loves, like, straight up no thinking offense, even though I thought about every play. So they just, happen to have the blue color. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like if you did. I really do appreciate the likes, the comments, and stuff. I'm really close to 80,000 subscribers. I'm at 78,000 subscribers. Getting there. I appreciate the support, the sharing, and all that. It really does help my channel grow. And I just ordered my new desktop. Well, I ordered the parts for it. I'm actually building one. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. So, until next time, guys. Later.